Your boy Emmanuel. So I run this YouTube channel. So now we'll be going to making videos very, very short and straightforward. Today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to draw support, how to identify support as a day trader. You understand? So I'm going to be using what majority of new traders use trade, which is gold. You understand? Majority of beginners use this winch a lot to trade. You understand? So I'm going to teach you guys how to identify good zones if you want to day trade. And this is some really good gems. You're going to learn a lot. You can see what we did here. This is for last week. You understand? You can see we identified so many of the zones. You understand? And this is what you need to do when you are day trading. You can see all the zones we identified on the live market. The majority of my students get this all the time. They just trade this naturally. So first of all, if you want to identify your zones, first of all, if you want to day trade, and day trade means that you are looking to keep your target realistic, that that zone should hit within that day. You understand? You cannot be aiming for a target at the 4 hour time frame and expecting it to hit within that day, and you call yourself a day trader. You understand? No, that trade might enter the next day. But if you want to day trade, you want to make sure that the target you are aiming for is within the 1 hour time frame. So majority of the time, your trade should last as at least 3 to 4 hours. You understand? But the max is at least 5 hours. You understand? Within 5 hours, you should be able to hit your TP or hit your stop loss. You understand? And move to the next trade. That's day trading in a nutshell. So I'm going to delete all these things now. Delete all these things now. I'm just going to move this in like T 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 3, or the random move before move to that. Now let's just start from a random. I want us to start from a random place. Let's start from here. Now, let me teach you guys how to identify your support areas. You understand? And now we want to target the market area that is more realistic for us to enter. We want to be in and out of the market as quickly as possible to move on to the next trade. You don't need to trade multiple assets. You understand? To be a trade trader, you must, if you want to be a successful trader, you must stick to one. You understand? To keep your sanity. So that in case you lose the money, you know that you've lost this one again. Before you see the next setup, your mind has calmed down. Take the next stop. But if you are trading multiple setup, you understand, you just take stop loss on gold, you will see another one on this, you will rush. You will not be trading with your claim, and you'll be trading because you are angry. You understand? You're angry and you want to recover your money back. You understand? So that's one of the benefits of day trading one asset. You understand? So this is the market. First of all, if we say let's start from this side. You understand? Let's start from this area. Now, this market is clearly moving up. You understand? This is the 15 minutes time frame. We go to like to the 1 hour time frame. You understand? So this market is clearly moving up. You understand? So now we need to identify some levels on the 1 hour. So we go back to the 15 minutes and get our entry. You understand? So let's establish something. The fact here now is so there are some other concepts I know I will not be able to explain on this video, so you just need to go with the flow. You understand? So now we need to identify a support area. Now the area holding this move up is this area. And if you want to know why this area is holding this place up, you need to wait for me to do a next video, depending on how this video uh, performs. There's good views, good comments, good likes, and I will explain the details why I feel here is the one holding this move up. You understand? I'll go into like details, you understand? Or you can comment anyone you want me to explain, I will explain for you. But let's just go with the flow for now. You understand? So this is the one holding this place up. And now, since the market is trending up, I'm looking for only buys. You understand? Before I will look for sales, I want to make sure that this place that is holding this thing up is completely broken. You understand? And me now, we are looking for areas to buy from. You understand? Because we want to go with the flow. All these things has not happened yet. We just want to go with the flow. You understand? So we go back to the 15 minutes time frame. Let's go back to where we were now. Again, this is why premium trading view is good. You understand? You understand? But now this is the areas we are looking for. Now this is our area. So mark it up like this, then just draw it out now. So we are looking to buy. You understand? The market is around this area level here. You understand? And the reason I would not be buying from all these areas is because there's no new high. And the reason that there's no new high is because the market failed to close above this level here. And why I think that is important will be on the next video, depending on how this video performs. You understand? So I'm not buying from this level. You understand? I'm not buying from this level. I'll be looking to buy from this level. You understand? So if you want to get the reason why, like I said earlier on, you'll do the needful, make sure that this video goes up. You understand? So if I'm looking to buy from this level now, if I'm looking to buy from this level here now, I need to wait and see a reaction from the market before I jump in. You understand? So now we've established a fact that we want to buy from this level, but we can't just jump into the market and buy from this level. You understand? If not, you will lose your money for free because this thing can easily just go down. You understand? So this is where the 5 minutes comes into play. You can see the relationship the chart is building, is connecting with each other. You understand? And this is how we buy and sell from levels. You understand? And don't forget, I'm looking for just 1:3. You understand? If I get 1:3, my day is already good. And now I'm having an issue. You understand? If I get my 1:3 safe, sometimes I just leave it. Let me see if it can just do home run. And that is very, very, very bad habit. You get now. Since we are going to the 5 minutes time frame, I just pray that this thing will not put me out. If not, this video will be very, 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 very fucked up already. This is very fucked up. I'm using Telegram. I'm using free Telegram, not premium. So, okay, thank God it was able to reach. Now, since we are using this small hour time frame, I want to see like a switch, a flip on the 5 minutes time frame. Now let's go. Now we put our this is where we want the market to break out from. You understand? Before we think of entering the market. You get. So you can see the market has come here, came down, go up again. It's just moving, but it broke this area around this place. You understand? So since this area was the one that broke it, if we trace it down, this is the level we want to identify. So this is the level I want to buy from. So I'll put this level here, I'll break it down. I'll break it down here. You understand? And I'll wait for the market at this level. This is where I want to buy from. You understand? So I've gotten where I want to buy from. I will set my area here, put it at top of this candle here. Then we quickly draw our stop loss. Me, I don't like using, I like the max I like using is 500 pips. You understand? 500 pips, that's 50 pips. You understand? But on gold is like more numerous. You understand? So now we've gotten our entry. We've gotten our entry. Now we'll go to the 1 hour time frame to find our target. So you can see on the 1 hour time frame. Now, since we entered from here, our next target will be here. Understand? Our next target will be around this level now. So I will take this thing from here and I will aim this level. You understand? Me, before I execute this trade, before this thing even comes back to tag me, you can see what's happening on the 1 hour time frame. We didn't make any calculation on the 1 hour time frame, but you can see what's happened already. You understand? So this is a quick like entry, identifying levels and entry. If you need the main explanation, you just need to make this video go far. You understand? And subscribe to the channel. And you enjoy this. You may enjoy this series, but I promise you enjoy this series. You understand? So now you can see the whole mathematics here. You understand? You can see everything we did, it was at this level. You understand? So this will be our target initially. Now, this will be our final target. So for me to take this trade, I need to see if it's worth it. You understand? Because the market is here now. The market came from here, here. This is the retest now, and this up to reach this level. You understand? So this is our final TP. Then it needs to first of all this level here. So this level was our TP1. You understand? So this is TP1. This is our final TP. So we're risking 500, 50 pips. You understand? So from here to our final take profit, from here to our final take profit is 1:3. You understand? Which is very worth it. You understand? Let's see from there to our TP1. From there to our TP1 is 2.6, which is not bad. You understand? So if you go back to the 15 minutes time frame, you see we've already gotten our target. We've already gotten our target area. Now, all we just have to do now is just enter the trade and see what happens. You see, the market fell back to this level here, and you know how we got this thing already. You understand? So this is the TP1. You can see the TP1 level. You can see the TP1 level here. This is our TP1. If market was able to close above this level now, you can get to TP2. So what I do initially TP1 is that I close 50% and I allow the rest to run, because there's every possibility that this thing can break up and close above, or I just close everything as TP1, yes, and if it's worth it. So that's how I identify levels and take entries, you understand, using from 1 hour to 5 minutes. And if you feel this helpful and you want us to go into deep explanation, subscribe. You see, I think it's next video. And this was just a random position we took. This is just a random position we took. And I can do this on any asset pair. So if you want us to look into any asset pair in particular, you can tell us and you can tell me, and I'll be happy to oblige. So see you guys in the next video.